My talents are much needed here in order to keep Morthal safe.
Hello again, Felion. I've heard you're an expert in vampirism.
I know many things. I've studied things beyond the reach of most humans. Traveled the Oblivion Plains, seen things one should not see. I have met Daedra and Dwemer, and everything in between, and I know enough to see a vampire where others would see a man.
How can he be so sure?
I met several of your kind during my studies of life-extending magics. I even considered becoming a vampire myself. In the end, vampirism would endanger my ward Agni, which would defeat the intended purpose.
I see. Well, I'm looking for a cure.
It is possible. I know of a ritual, but have never performed it. It requires a filled black soul gem. You will need to kill someone. When you have a gem and have filled it, return to me and I will perform the ritual. I will bring life to your dead body, vampire.
I hope we reach Ancestor Glade soon.
Morthal is a troubled place, and it's my duty to see it rest in peace.
Yeah, so I actually already have a filled black soul gem.
Very well. Meet me at the summoning circle in the marsh at dawn. We shall banish the creature you have become.
Okay. Oh,
Good, you're here.
yes. Let's get this over with, shall we?
As you desire.
Take your time.
I call upon Oblivion Realms, the home of those who are not our ancestors. Answer my plea. As in death there is new life, in Oblivion there is a beginning for that which has ended. I call forth that power. Accept the soul that we offer. As the sun ends the night, end the darkness of this soul. Return life to the creature you see before you. The ritual is complete.
Whew. Alright then.
Not very impressive, is it? If this ends up being a wasted trip, your friend Dexian and I are gonna have some words when we get back.
No. Let's not get hasty. We only just got in. We haven't seen the whole place. Let's go further in. Then we decide what to do. Alright? There, you see?
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at this place. No one's been here in centuries. I doubt there's any other place like it in Skyrim. It's beautiful.
It's got a certain beauty in it, yeah. Absolutely. A lot of yellow mountain flowers here too. Which would be handy for me. I'm something of an alchemist, you see. So...
Well, we got the knife. Now all we need to do is track down one of those canticle trees.
yes. Should be around here somewhere. Well, they're not gonna be down here in the water, so maybe get up a little bit. Oh, is that one? I think this is a canticle tree.
Hope the moths like that bark as much as Dexian said they would. Look at them. They've definitely taken a liking to you. And unless I'm seeing things, you're starting to glimmer.
I am? Maybe your eyes are a little watery from all of my natural charm. Look at that. Hey, hey fellas, over here fellas. Stick with me. You'll be alright. Come on. Alright, gotta find more. Let's go up. Follow me, fellas. Over here. Come on. There we go. Follow me. You, over there. Come on. Stick with me. I'm gonna need all of you to do this. Can only do this once. I only have one chance, one try. And I can't fail it, so I'm gonna need all of you. Oh. Hey, come here. Come here. Okay. I don't see any. You see any more moths somewhere? Over here. There we go. Come on, fellas. Let's go. Oh. Over here, guys. Follow me. Come on, all hands on deck here. Come on, follow me. Hello? Where's... Oh. There we go.
Whoa. I think that might have been what we were waiting for. Let's head back up there and see if we can read the scrolls.
Absolutely. Alright. Here it goes, nothing. Hit. Oh. Nope. I see it.
Are you okay? Almost thought I lost you there. You went as white as the snow.
Huh?
Are you okay? Almost thought I lost you there. You went as white as the snow.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry, I'm fine.
Never trusted those damn scrolls. Who knows what those things could have done to you? Just look at Dexian. What about Auriel's bow? Do you know where we can find it?
I think so. It's in a place called Darkfall Cave.
And it's almost over. We can finally put an end to this ridiculous prophecy. Where is this Darkfall Cave?
The scrolls gave me its exact
Then
location.
let's get going. I want to get there before my father has a chance to track us down.
Agreed. So, what do you know about Auriel's bow?
Not much. If you read any history, it shows up from time to time, but it's a hard thing to track. As far as I know, though, it's never been held by a vampire. That would be a new one.
But what does it have to do with the sun?
Auriel is one of the elven gods. He's with the rest of them in Aetherius. The way I've heard it, the sun represents the connection from our world to theirs. Supposedly, the bow draws its energy from the sun itself, which is why it shows up in that prophecy.
And what exactly does it do?
And that part, I don't know. Once we have it, hopefully it'll be obvious.
Alright, well, let's get moving.
Who's there? I knew
What?
I heard something. Done. Who's there?
Who's there? Show yourselves. What? Spiders?
I cannot.
Oh. More of Harkon's goons, I assume? Well, here it is. Darkfall Cave. As given, as shown, thanks to the Elder Scrolls. And if the Elder Scrolls tell me to go here, then why wouldn't I? Ah! Oh! Oh!
Where'd you come from?
Oh. Oh, good.
Who's there?
Glad that happened.
I knew
Oh.
I heard something.
Get out of here, spiders.
That'll teach you.
Come forward. You have nothing to fear here.
What? What?
I am Knight Paladin Gelabor. Welcome to the Great Chantry of Auriel.
Hello? This cave is a temple to Auriel?
Auriel, Auriel, Alkosh, Akatosh, so many different names for the sovereign of the Snow Elves.
Snow elves? You're a Falmer?
I prefer Snow Elf. The name Falmer usually holds a negative meaning to most travelers. Those twisted creatures
Well-
you call Falmer, I call the Betrayed.
Oh. So I imagine you know why we're here.
Of course. You're here for Auriel's bow. Why else would you be here? I can help you get it, but first, I must have your assistance.
What type of assistance do you need?
I need you to kill Archcurate Vertha, my
Who?
brother.
Oh. Oh yeah, kill your brother. Wait, why kill your brother?
The kinship between us is gone. I don't understand what he's become, but he's no longer the brother I once knew. It was the Betrayed. They did something to him. I just don't know why Auriel would allow this to happen.
What did the Betrayed do exactly?
They swept into the Chantry without warning, and began killing everyone without pause.
And you didn't fight
The
back?
Chantry was a place of peaceful worship. I led a small group of paladins, but we were no match for the Betrayed's sheer numbers. They slaughtered everyone, and stormed the inner sanctum where I believe they corrupted Vertha.
So you don't even know if he's alive.
He's alive. I've seen him, but something's wrong.
Oh.
He never looks as though he's in pain or under duress. He just stands there and watches, as though waiting.
Have you tried getting into the inner sanctum?
Leaving the way shrines unguarded would be violating my sacred duty as a Knight Paladin of Auriel, and an assault on the
I see.
Betrayed guarding the inner sanctum would only end with my death.
And what's the way shrine?
Yes, let me show you.
Go on then, show me. Oh?
So this is snow elf magic. Incredible.
This structure is known as a way shrine. They were used for meditation and for transport when the Chantry was a place of enlightenment. Prelates of these shrines were charged with teaching the mantras of Auriel to our initiates.
What's that basin in the center signify?
Once the initiate completed his mantras, he'd dip a ceremonial ewer in the basin at the way shrine's center and proceed to the next way shrine.
So these initiates had to lug around a heavy pitcher of water. Marvelous. How long would they have to do that?
Well, once the Initiate's enlightenment was complete, he'd bring the ewer to the Chantry's inner sanctum. Pouring the contents of the ewer into the sacred basin of the sanctum would allow him to enter for an audience with the Archcurate himself.
All that just to end up dumping it out? Makes no sense to me.
It's symbolic. I don't expect you to understand.
So, let's get this straight. We need to do all that nonsense to get into the temples so we can kill your brother and claim Auriel's bow.
I know how it all sounds. But if there was another way, I'd have done it long ago. The only way to get to my brother is by following in the Initiate's footsteps and traveling from way shrine to way shrine, just as they did. The first lay at the end of Darkfall Passage, a cavern that represents the absence of enlightenment.
Oh yeah. And, how many more way shrines are there?
There are 5 in total, spread far apart across the Chantry.
These must be some massive caves.
Caves? Oh no. The Chantry encompasses far more than a few caves, as you'll soon discover. But before I send you on your way, you'll need the Initiate's ewer.
Right. And so I need to fill this at each way shrine.
Once you've located a way shrine, there'll be a spectral prelate tending to it. They will allow you to draw the waters from the shrine's basin, as if you've been enlightened.
Well, I better be off then.
This may be the last time we're able to converse. If you have any questions before you leave, I suggest you ask them. Otherwise, all I can do now is grant you my hopes for a safe journey.
Yeah, I got a couple.
Questions? I expected as much.
So what can you tell me about your people?
We were once a wealthy and prosperous society that occupied a portion of Skyrim. Unfortunately, we were constantly at war with the Nords, who claimed the land as their ancestral home.
It seems the Nords won, then.
In a manner of speaking. We had always maintained an uneasy alliance with the underground-dwelling dwarves, and when faced with extinction, we turned to them for help. Surprisingly, they agreed to protect us, but demanded a terrible price. The blinding of our race.
Surely not everyone agreed to that.
There were splinter groups that resisted the agreement, and even some that sought alternate alliances. But when it was all said and done, those elves were either slaughtered, vanished, or gave up and took the dwarves' bargain.
So what turned your people into the betrayed?
I've often asked myself that very same question. The blinding of my race was supposedly accomplished with a toxin. Certainly not enough to devolve them into the sad and twisted beings they've become.
So why weren't the snow elves here affected?
The Chantry is quite isolated, so it took some time for word of the dwarves' offer to reach us here. By the time the compact had been completed, it was too late for us to even attempt to intervene.
So why you had retained your sight?
Correct. We only numbered perhaps 100 at the time, so our presence remained a secret to the dwarves and the Nords. Ironically, our undoing came at the hands of our own people.
The betrayed, you mean?
Yes. They swarmed the Chantry in vast numbers until we were completely overrun. We never really stood a chance. I assumed that the Archcurate was corrupted by them when they found a way to breach the inner sanctum.
So there are others here like you?
Verther and myself are the only 2 snow elves that remain.
Oh. So what can you tell me about the Chantry of Auriel?
This is, or was, the epicenter of our religion. Most of the snow elf people worshipped Auriel. The Chantry was constructed near the beginning of the First Era to provide a retreat for those that wished to become enlightened.
Most snow elves.
Our empire had temples to some of the other deities. Trinimac, Ciribane, Yffrey, and Finister rounded out the rest. But those temples paled in comparison to the glory of the Chantry and its way shrines.
And the way shrines are part of the Chantry?
Oh yes. They were an important part of the process here. They represented the steps the Initiates took on the path to total enlightenment. Sadly, the magic used to construct these wonders were lost long before I arrived here.
And, who are the spectral prelates you mentioned?
They're ghosts of the snow elf priests that tended the way shrines before being slaughtered by the betrayed. Through the grace of Auriel, they were restored to their spectral form to enable them to continue their duties.
Well, good. They should be able to help us then.
I'm afraid in their current form, they still believe the Chantry to be an active center of worship. They won't respond to you in any way other than believing that you're an initiate and you're undertaking the journey to the inner sanctum.
Oh. Well, it was worth a try. Farewell, Knight Paladin.
May Auriel keep you free from harm.
See ya.
Oh, what is it?
Nothing.
Questions? I expected as much.
Back off, please.
Questions? I expected as much.
No, I said back off, please.
Questions? I expected as much.
Welcome, Initiate. This is the Way Shrine of Illumination. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Auriel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment?
That's why I'm here.
Then behold Auriel's gift, my child. May it light your path as you seek tranquility within the inner sanctum.
Thank you very much. Nice blossoms you've got here. These will make a fine addition to my collection. I'm something of an alchemist, you see. Take one, take another one, two, okay. Alright, here we go. Alright. On to the next one.
This is incredible. It's like a whole other world. Come on, the bow has to be in this valley somewhere.
Welcome, Initiate. This is the Way Shrine of Sight.
Hello?
Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Auriel and fill your vessel with his enlightenment?
Yes.
Then behold Auriel's gift, my child. May it speed your journey to the inner sanctum.
This must be that
Thank you.
beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
Yep, sure. I mean, I can't really tell you whether we're in Skyrim still or not, but sure. I don't think it matters anyway. So, next.
These things are everywhere, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
You've reached the Way Shrine of Light.
Yes.
Auriel bless you, child, for you are a step closer to the inner sanctum and everlasting wisdom.
Thanks. Of course these things were everywhere. What do you think the snow elves had to do back then? Sitting comfortably in their icy veils. Thanks, friend. Alright. We're getting there.
Where'd you come from?
What? Whoa.
It won't end well for you. What have you got?
Come here. I want you to get down here and I want you to apologize in person, alright?
I'm not gonna die like this.
That's right. I want you to apologize to me. I want you to apologize to the nice vampire lady for coming out of the snow, the ice like that unannounced, alright? Let this be a lesson for you. No, don't back off. Don't you back off from me. You're gonna learn your lesson. One way or another.
You've arrived at the Way Shrine of Resolution. Are you prepared to honor the...
Yes.
Then go forth, child. May the enrichment of Auriel strengthen your resolve as you undertake your journey to the inner sanctum.
Alright. Thank you. One more to go.
You found the Way Shrine of Radiance, Initiate.
Hello.
Are you prepared to honor...
Yes.
May the blessings of Auriel protect you as you climb the road to the inner sanctum and final enlightenment.
Thanks. Serana, don't push people. It's rude. Come on. Alright. The ewer has been filled to the brim 5 times.
That has to be the place. I've never seen a building like that before. It looks like some kind of temple. It almost doesn't even look real, you know?
Looks as real as any temple I've seen. So, I don't know what you're talking about. Come on, let's go.
This is a statue of Auriel, but it's using the older signs of his power. This temple must be ancient. The bow has to be in
What?
here.
More ancient than you? If these signs are relatively old for you, then yeah, they must be, you know, extremely old. Anyway. Alright. Oh. Oh. Alright. Oh. I'm guessing that means enter.
Did you really come here expecting to claim Auriel's bow?
Yes.
Done exactly as I predicted and brought your fetching companion to me.
Wait.
What?
Is he talking about me?
Which, I'm
I
sorry
think so.
to say, means your usefulness is at an end.
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
Oh. I see.
Done and done. Where'd you come from? I'm not gonna die like this. Done and done.
An impressive display, but a wasted effort. You delay nothing but your own deaths.
Watch out!
Oh, yeah?
He's pulling down the ceiling.
The ceiling? You can't do that. Alright, you wanna get serious? Ow!
Finish them.
Where'd you come from?
Come on, just... Damn it. Fine. Let's get this over with.
This has gone on long enough. Child, my life ended
I agree.
before you were born.
That's enough of that, come on.
No, I won't let you ruin centuries of preparations.
What?
You alright? Come on, we can do this. I know we can. He's up there on the balcony. Come on.
Oi.
Enough, Werther. Give us the bow.
How dare you? I was the arch-curate of Auriel, girl. I had the ears of a god.
Until the betrayed corrupted you. Yes, yes, we've heard this sad story.
Gelibor and his kind are easily manipulated fools. Look into my eyes, Serana. You tell me what I am.
You're
a vampire?
But Auriel should have protected you.
The moment I was infected by one of my own initiates, Auriel turned his back on me. I swore I'd have my revenge, no matter what the cost.
You want to take revenge on a god?
Auriel himself may have been beyond my reach, but his influence on our world wasn't. All I needed was the blood of a vampire and his own weapon, Auriel's bow.
The blood of a vampire. Auriel's bow. It was you? You created that prophecy?
A prophecy that lacked a single final ingredient. The blood of a pure vampire. The blood of a daughter of Cold Harbor.
You were waiting all this time for someone with my blood to come along. Well, too bad for you. I intend on keeping it. Let's see if your blood has any power to it.
What
Where'd you
trickery
come
is
from?
this?
Farewell.
Farewell. You alright?
Yes? Oh, what is it?
Nothing, I just thought that you... Oh,
So the deed has been done. The
Yes.
restoration of this way shrine means that Verther must be dead, and the betrayed no longer have control over him.
well, the betrayed weren't to blame.
What? What are you talking about?
He was a vampire. He was controlling them.
A vampire? I see. That would explain much. Deep inside, it brings me joy that the betrayed weren't to blame for what happened here.
Why is that?
Because that means there's still hope that they might one day shed their hatred and learn to believe in Auriel once again. It's been a long time since I felt that way, and it's been long overdue. My thanks to both of you.
You're welcome.
You risked everything to get Auriel's bow, and in turn, you've restored the Chantry. I can't think of a more deserving champion to carry it than you. If you wish to learn more about the bow, or obtain sun-hallowed arrows for it, I'd be more than happy to help. You've but to ask.
Sorry, what?
Please, take the bow. It's yours.
So, what will happen to you now?
Even with Verther gone, and the inner sanctum destroyed, my duty as a Knight Paladin of Auriel remains. I have been sworn to protect this veil and everything it represents until I die.
And the way shrines?
For the time being, they will remain open. If remnants of our kind who escaped the betrayal at the hands of the dwarfs exist out there, perhaps they will find this place one day.
I see. Farewell, Knight Paladin.
May Auriel watch over you.
Yes. Indeed. Oh,
It's good to speak to you again.
so,
It's not as shiny as I was expecting. Still, it's beautiful.
So now what?
I think we both know. It's time to face my father. If we don't, he'll keep chasing us for the rest of our lives.
Well, if we do, I don't see any other way than that doesn't involve him dying.
I've been thinking about this for a long time. It's not easy, but I don't think we have much of a choice. No, this has to end here and now.
Then we'll face him. Together.
Head back to the castle and kick the front door in. We're gonna be knee-deep in his friends. Let's head back to Isran and let him see what we've got first. I'm betting he'll lend us a sword or two.
Fair enough.
The bow. You have Auriel's bow. I've heard it described in tales. but I could never have imagined its beauty.
Greetings. We need your help, Isran.
Indeed. The day hasn't been won while Harkon still walks Tamriel. But what of Serana? Can she be trusted to lift a blade against her own kind, her own family?
I trust her to do the right thing.
I suppose that's as much as I can hope for. Let me address the Dawnguard and then we'll be off. The men deserve to know that we finally gained the upper hand.
Everyone,
All right.
gather round. Come on then, we haven't got all day. For too long, we've allowed these vampires to poison the night and kill our people. Now, we finally have the means to strike back. We now have Auriel's bow. The gods themselves have favored us, and we must answer with action. The time has come to finally put an end to Harkon and his unholy prophecy. We will march on their lair and destroy those wretched abominations so they can no longer corrupt our world. This is our fight, and this is our fate. This is the time of the Dawnguard! Kill the abominations! This
Give
is
crossbow
it!
bolt between the eyes for me! Send the troll after
No
them.
more.
It's time we take the fight to their door. Gather your things and rest well, my friend. We meet outside Castle Volkihar.
I'll meet you there.
Watch your back.
Find their leader and kill him.
Who's there? I knew I had... Get back here. What's my gun? Time to run this girl game. For the dawn! You don't stand on time now. Finished. God curse you. Come on, fight back. Kill.
Die like this. That'll teach you.
Who's there?
Time to end this little game. Come on! Come on!
Careful there. All these fireballs around. You're bound to hurt someone. Shut up.
Decide which part of you I'd like to keep for a while.
Come on. Who else wants it, huh?
Sorry it had to be this way.
Get out of here.
Serana, my darling, I see you still favor keeping a pet.
You know why we're here.
Of course I do. You disappoint me, Serana. You've taken everything I provided for you and thrown it all away for this pathetic being.
Provided for me? Are you insane? You've destroyed our family. You've killed other vampires, all over some prophecy that we barely understand. No more. I'm done with you. You will not touch him.
So, I see this dragon has fangs. Your voice drips with the venom of your mother's influence. How alike you've become.
No. Because unlike her, I'm not afraid of you. Not anymore.
And you. It appears I
Yes?
have you to thank for turning my daughter against me. I knew it was only a matter of time before she'd return with hatred in her heart.
Hatred born of your neglect.
A small price to pay for the betterment of our kind.
Your kind is a blight on this world.
Yes, yes. Always the noble vampire hunter. And what happens when you've slain me? Is Valerica next? Is Serana?
This is about more than killing vampires.
Ah, of course. The prophecy. You've come here to stop me from taking Auriel's bow and shrouding the world in darkness.
Enough of this.
Yes, quite. I'm growing weary of speaking to you and my traitorous daughter. I'll give you a single chance to turn over the bow to me. There will not be a second.
No.
Very well, then. You leave me no choice. I will darken the skies!
You will face me like a man, Harkon. That's what you're gonna do. Enough.
It's not working.
Oh.
I won't fall for your tricks.
Kind of in the middle of something here, guys. Hey, get back here.
I'll rend the flesh from your bones.
I didn't give you permission to leave, Harkon.
You can't hide from us.
Oh, damn it. Get that thing out of here. This is it. This is it, Harkon. I hope you're ready. Come on, show yourself.
This won't end well for you. Teamwork.
I'll
right
rend
the flesh from your bones.
You will do no such thing.
Can't hide.
I despise your presence, mortal.
Hold on a minute.
Don't fall for your tricks.
No.
Done and done.
Your own father.
You're not a father. You're not even human. But you do have a lot of good stuff on you.
Well,
Oh.
now that's done.
Yeah. So, what will you do now?
I'm not sure. I'll probably stay with the Dawnguard for as long as they'll let me. They're respectable fighters, and I think they see the benefits of having a vampire on their side now. Of course, if you've got any more adventures planned.
Well, one or two. I would love to have you along.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Alright then.
So, it's over. He's dead. I suppose this is difficult for you.
I think my father really died a long time ago. This was just the end of something else. I did what needed to be done. Nothing more.
I think perhaps. I think you did more than that. You have my thanks.
Look at that, skeleton.
You
Alright.
need something?
Oh, no. Just saw you running up to me. I thought you had something to say. Alright, Isran? Isran! Come on, man. We're friends. Don't turn your back on me. Where are you going? What?
Once again, the Elder Scrolls have proven their value.
They have served me well, Dexion.
Of course they did. I never doubted for a moment. If I may ask, what will you do with them now?
I don't know. I hadn't really thought about it.
No? Well, I've given it a bit of thought. I'd very
Go on.
much like to have those scrolls. Someday I may be able to return them to their rightful place in the Imperial City. How would you feel about turning them over to me?
Alright, I mean, they've served their purpose, sure.
Thank you. You are too kind. This has certainly been quite the adventure, hasn't it?
Indeed. Farewell, Dexion.
Do you need something?
So, Serana, have you thought about getting cured?
No. Why?
Well, you know, you could be normal.
It would be nice to not always be so thirsty.
If you want to cure yourself, I can help you do that.
I'll speak to Fallion. I've heard he knows about these things. I'm going to go away for a while. I'll meet you back home when I'm done.
Can I come with?
I know you do, but this is something I need to do alone. I'll see you again, soon.
Alright. I understand. Farewell.
Archmage or not, my rules about books still stand.
Any interest in ancient Falmer tomes?
Well, well. I haven't seen one of these beauties in a long time. A rare find in the original Falmer language. You're damn right I'm interested. Question is, are you selling?
Depends how much you're paying.
Well, considering no one else in Skyrim would buy something they couldn't possibly read, I'd say you don't have much of a choice. Tell you what, you bring me books like this, and I'll pay 1,000 gold each. I'll even throw in a translated edition I have for free. Interested?
Deal.
Here you go.
Thanks.
All this knowledge might have been lost were it not for you.
Interested in an Elder Scroll?
Very funny. Did Enter put you up to this?
Alright, if you don't want it, I'll find someone who does.
Wait, are you serious? You have an Elder Scroll? You? I would be honored. Beyond honored to have such a thing here at the college. This opens up entire new realms of research for us. Oh, if only Septimus were here to see this. Thank you.
Yeah.
Please, take this. It can't quite compare to an Elder Scroll, but still, you will be remembered for generations for this.
Sure. Sure. Well, farewell, Orag.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.